Hello, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to Hollow Acres Homestead. Today we are planting tomatoes. In this bin I have Roma tomatoes. In the bed that you are currently sitting in, I plan on trying to squeeze as many varieties as tomatoes in here as I can. But as I'm coming back and really looking at the spacing, I don't really know how many I'm going to be able to fit in here. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to start with the containers of tomatoes that I want to pot up, that I want to go ahead and just get out of here. I'm going to put them directly into the bed. We are past our coldest day. I mean, our last frost date was the beginning of April, and the last 2 days has been 39 degrees at night. We're over that now. I'm impatient. I can't wait anymore. I'm putting in my tomatoes. Okay, I've got the rest of the tomatoes out of the way. I'm going to start with this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Roma tomato plants in here, and I'm going to start on this end. Now typically whenever you're replanting tomatoes, of course you want to plant them super deep, which helps with the roots. I have another video on this, sure do. A lot of other people, that's not just staying there. Alright, well, whenever you're planting anything in the garden, you always have this chance of transplant shock. And for those of you that don't know what transplant shock is, basically the plant killing over and dying. Sometimes that happens, and there are things that you can do to avoid this. Tomatoes, if you put a little bit of Epsom salt in the bottom of the hole that you're planting it in, it will, that sulfur that is in the Epsom salt is going to, gives it extra vitamins and makes it a little more strong, so the tomatoes do not get transplant shock. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go ahead and plant them in. I'm also going to bring out some Amish Paste tomatoes and plant those in as well. This bed is already fertilized. I pre-fertilized it. I've let it sit for 2 weeks. It's got a good amount of compost manure in it. It's very, very good soil. So it's sit for a good amount of time. It's been fertilized. It's ready to go. And like I've said in my other videos, you know, whenever it comes to separating out your plants, whenever you seed them heavily, be gentle. You don't want to disturb the roots too much. And you don't want to snap the stem. And it does happen. Okay. Go away. Roma tomato plants do get really big and they do require to be staked. So I'm going to put 2, and then I'm going to put 1 in the middle so that I can have a good amount of space. The plants are going to be able to breathe, and I need to try to squeeze as much in here as I can. Okay, change of plans. I was doing 2 rows with the diagonal row. I can't do that. I'm going to do 3 rows with them spaced off to the side and 1 in the middle. Okay, well, other than me not really knowing what it is that I want to do, I got everything planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 10, 15. I have 15 Roma tomato plants here. I'm going to get some Amish tomato and put them here too. But then I'm only going to have space for one more tomato. And I have more. I've got some thinking to do. Thanks for coming by the homestead.